What's up, y'all? Skinny Boy, welcome to my channel. I decided to come on real quick just to do a quick story time. I was racking my mind of stories that I could tell from my life, because a lot of crazy ass shit that happened that I could think of, but stories from my life that really stick out and you could learn a lesson from them. Like if I'm gonna tell a story, it should be a story that you can learn something from, right? So I think about the story of when I popped the E-pill and got crazy lit, like bad trip lit. I was fucked up. So, alright, this story happened when I was about maybe like 23 or 24, I believe. This wasn't the first time I had ever tried drugs. You know, I was young. It was cute. I was gay. I was running around, feeling myself, trying to be fly or whatever. Like, you feel me? And, I used to get fucked up. Like, I was drinking. We was drinking. Niggas ain't had no money. Niggas popping E-pills, going to clubs. You know, I'm running around dealing with dudes. In my 20s. In my early 20s, I'm wilding. This is what you do around that age. I mean, I've slowed it down now, but I was wilding. And I like to be honest about the things I've done. Like, okay, yeah, I've tried drugs before. Who haven't tried drugs? But I'm honest about anything I've tried, and I've learned those, and I've never been an addict or nothing ridiculous. Like, you know what I mean? But I was young, partying, trying to be cute. So, at the time, like I said, I'm about 23 or 24, and I call my best friend, who I usually, you know, get into this bitch, we're gonna call her Ashley, my best friend Ashley. So, me and Ashley used to chill all the time. We stayed smoking weed. Like, that was always my drug of choice, like mag weed. Like, we just smoked, like, grew up. That was the first drug I've experimented with, and then I just kept with weed. That was it. So, and liquor, getting fucked up, you know, teen shit. So, none of us had no money at the time. I don't know who the fuck had a job, but I think I had a job. Throughout my life, I always had a job, so I think I had a job. And it wasn't this particular night, we was all off. So I called Ashley, and Ashley, I'm like, what you trying to do tonight? Like, what's good? What we doing? Da, da, da. Ashley is like, oh, all right, call so-and-so and see who got so-and-so. So I'm like, you call him, that's your friend. So that's her friend. She called him. With the person she called, I'm also cool with. We're going to call him Andre. So she called Andre like, whoop-de-whoop, you got whoop-de-whoop. Andre like, yeah, I got him. This whoop-de-whoop is the fucking E-pills. So at this point, I ain't popped. I was young. Like, from my teenage years, partying, going to clubs and shit with fake IDs and shit. Like, I was wilding. So at that time, I had popped everything. So I'm like, bitch, what is it? A double stack, a triple stack, a single stack, a transformer, motherfucking, like, what is it? So, he like, it's a red monkey. So I'm like, oh, all right. I've had a red monkey before. I've tasted the red monkeys before. I've been lit off red monkeys before at the time. So I was like, okay, what are the chances? It's kind of like when you're young and you're doing shit like that, you're thinking like, what are the chances that it's going to be me? What are the chances I'm going to be the one that gets all high and crazy and fucking almost dies tonight? And that's exactly how the fuck this story gets lit. Because I almost died this night. Like, real shit. Like, I thought it was over for myself and dying. Hold on, let me take a sip of my own. I love these fucking shits, ghetto ass shits. Right? They got these in the corner store in the bodega. For real. Everybody fuck with Arizona. If they don't, they secretly like it greatly and they call it. Yeah. So she called him. We planned on having this whole night. We used to chill on the porch. It's like when I was younger, that's some shit I would used to do. Like, but I don't do this shit now. But when I was younger, we used to chill on the porch and drink on whoever's porch, outside of my house, outside of her house, outside of whoever. So she lives in this apartment complex, and everybody gathers on her porch to get fucked up. It's me, it's her, the dude who got the stuff, that was her friend, and a bunch of other people. I don't need to name all the other people, but it was another group of other people that we was all cool with. You know what I mean? And at these times, these is all our friends. So he give us the stuff, whatever. And he was mad at him. It's like six of us in total. He gives us. It's like 6 of us in total. All of them split. The 4 of them split. So that's two pills. The other 2, me and her paid more for them. Me and my best friend, Ashley, paid more for her so that we could have a whole. Bitch. That was a bad idea. Now, mind you, I had taken hoes before, so this is why I know the difference in this story, that this shit was just bad, and they gave me some shit that was just going to almost fucking kill me. This whole night was fucking crazy. I thought I was gonna die. Like, it was over. Oh, my God. So, what the fuck happened? We take them shits or whatever. He leave. Whoop de boop. We all drinking Four Locos and shit and drinking Majorska and E&J. Just hood ass shit. Like, if you from the, I don't know what niggas drink like in other places, but if you from the New York, New Jersey area, like when you young, you drinking cheap shit. You paying niggas to go into the store for you. Somebody you fucking with niggas that's older than you to go in the store, and that's what I used to do. I used to fuck with men that was just older than me, cause I could go in there and get liquor from or whatever. So, or like get them to get me liquor or whatever. So, at this time, we all outside. It's a summer night. You know, niggas is lit. I'm looking cute. I'm fucked up. Like, we all fucked up on the motherfucking shit. We all pop our shits, basically. So, we good. Like, for the first maybe 30 minutes, we good. But shit affects me easier because if you can see, I'm skinny as fuck. And that's why my name is Skinny Boy. When you skinny, shit just act differently for you. Like, I've always been the type of person to drink and be drunk quick. I can hold my shit though, because I'm used to drinking. But if I couldn't, I would be out. I would be done. I'd be like, I get drunk off the first drink because of how small I am. Like the cold effect, things affect my body differently because I'm smaller. So basically, within the first 30 minutes, I'm sitting there like this. We popped the E-pills, we fucked up, we drinking liquor. 30 minutes, niggas is talking. You know how the group is still talking, but you know, and I'm usually, like, I'm a big talker. Like, I like to talk, I communicate. I can't deal with dead silence for too long, but bitch, I'm sitting there like this. So, I'm not the type of person where something is making me feel crazy, I'm gonna go, wow. I don't want the attention on me in that aspect because I look or feel crazy right now. Like, so, what I do is, I get up and tell my friend, like, yo, I need to use your bathroom or whatever. Like, as if I had to pee. So she like, go ahead, nigga, use the bathroom. Like, so I go inside, or I leave the porch. Everybody's still talking about it. Everybody fucked up outside. Like, and I'm just slithering away because I'm fucked up. I don't know. I feel crazy. Like, it wasn't crazy, but it was just crazy at that point. So I go in the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom. The bathroom bright as hell when I walk in there. I'm like, yo, this shit bright as hell. Like, I'm aggravated. So I'm in the bathroom, and I'm like, yo, I feel crazy. I look in the mirror. I look at myself. I feel crazy. And that's all I'm just looking at myself like this in the mirror. I feel crazy. Like, that's how. Like, and I do some, you know, TV movie shit. And I'm like, oh, man, I see this in the movies when niggas have been put some water in my face. You know, I'm liven up. So I reach down. You know how you cup the water in your hands? I said, bitch. When I did like this, I woke up and lifted my head up in a swift motion and looked in the mirror, and then shit was like, da, 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 like, it was crazy. Like, it was some television shit. Like, it was like, you know how in the movies, when they betray somebody to be high? Like, when they betray somebody to be high in the movies, and, like, the scene is, like, euphoric, it's like, everything was shaking. I was like, oh, shit, I'm high as fuck. Now, the whole time I was talking to them, I was the type of dude, like, I always had a nigga or somebody I was texting. Somebody. I was always texting in the midst of me getting fucked up for the night or whatever. Like, I was going to school. I always had something going on while I was doing the hood rat shit in my 24. Like, I was still in college at the time. So, I was always doing my homework and going to classes and getting all that shit done, but I would shut out, be broke as hell, be fucked up with my homies, and then have a nigga to go chill with late night. So I was always the nigga, like, at some point I'm leaving. We can all chill together to 2 a.m., but I'm probably gonna leave the party first. I'm that nigga that always left the party first because I got something else going on over here for the night. And it was usually a dude, and my dude is not involved in whatever. Like, you know what I mean? So when I came back out, I was like, yo, my dude about to chill with me, or da-da-da-da. I had a plan to chill with a dude already that night, but that was not really why I was leaving. I was really leaving because I was high as fuck. I made up some shit about the dude was on his way to come get me. I need to rush home to get in the shower. And they wasn't really aggravated. They was a little aggravated. But they weren't about to go to the liquor store anyway. So the other bitch, we gonna call her Julie, was supposed to be driving. Julie. Yeah, we gonna call her Julie. Julie was supposed to be driving to go to the liquor store. So I'm like, all right, boop-de-boop. Let me just slide up in the car real quick. And you could drop me off because my house was right up the street at the time. I used to live, like, right across the street. But I moved, like, up the hill, basically. So I get in the car with them. I'm high as fuck at this time, bro. I get home. I'm on my porch with the key, like feeling crazy. I felt my heart. Like, everything, it felt like this is the closest. Listen, I've had guns pointed at me. I've been in a room where bullets is being fired. I've been robbed at gunpoint. I've been jumped. I've had all types of shit happen to me, but I have never felt that close to death in my fucking life. Like, in my life. Like, in my life. So I went upstairs, and I always slept with a fan, yo. I always, somebody that always slept with a fan. I don't know what it is. I still do it now to this day. Like, me fan, my travel fan. Like, I still do this to this day. So, I go upstairs and get in my bed, and I lay. Like, I lay down, and I cut on my fan. And when I tell you, I'm in the bed, and it just feels like my insides. It wasn't even, like, painful. It was just, like, something was wrong with me. I felt like my body was, like, I can't, it's undescribable. That's how I know I was just high. Because it was like, that's how inside. But it wasn't painful, but it was just like, everything is horrible. Like, oh, my God, I'm high. I'm in the bed crying, like, oh, my God, I'm going to die, I'm going to die, I'm going to die. I'm literally like this, I'm going to die. So I'm like, yo, I got to go tell my mom. Yo, I got to tell my dad. Yo, fuck it. Like, I don't care. They're not going to be mad that I tell myself this shit. As long as I tell them, they're going to take me to the hospital or something or take care of me or something. Because at that point, I was really scared. You know, you be scared as fuck. When you like, fuck it, I'm about to go tell my dad I popped ecstasy. Like, you know what I mean? That's some shit. Like, that's some shit. Kitty cat. That's some shit. So, like, I walked downstairs. At that point, I was done. I knew I was going to die. So, it was like, look, die or talk to kitty cat. Die or talk to my mom and my pop about this shit. So, fucking, I start walking downstairs and I'm like, because I feel like, I don't know, it was just so dramatic. It felt like I was dying. I felt like my heart kept stopping. It felt, and I kept waking up and passing out and waking up. Like, when I was laying down in the bed, I skipped that part. When I was laying down in the bed and the fan was in front of me, I was waking up and passing out and waking up and passing out. And I knew that was real. That was real because I kept feeling like my heart was stopping and I would go to sleep and I would wake up. And I would go to sleep and I would wake up. That shit was the worst pain. Kitty cat. Kitty cat. That shit was the worst pain I have ever felt in my entire... Hey, sit down. That shit was the worst shit I have ever felt in my entire life. So... I walked downstairs like I'm about to tell my dad, and when I get to the bottom of the steps, they sit in the living room watching TV. This is a scene out of television. They sit in the living room watching TV with the lights off in the living room. My dad is in like this big ass chair because he loved to sit in this chair like my dad. I don't know why he do that, but my dad sit in the fucking chair like that and watch the game or whatever the fuck movie they was watching, Lord of the Rings or some shit, and they watching movies or whatever, and I come to the bottom step and I'm like. No, fuck it. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. This is literally what I think to myself. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. I'm not telling them shit. And I went back upstairs. And got in my bed, and I was in the bed. And I was just like, I remember thinking this too. Like, yo, if I die, I'm gonna die in an E-pill. Everybody gonna know Kevin died in the E-pill. Like, I was freaking out. It was just like I was stressed. And I don't even know why I was so stressed. But I go through that for another about hour, yo, and then suddenly I start feeling better. I went through that for 2 hours. I started feeling better. I don't know what the fuck it was. It was it's like I went from pure death and suddenly I feel better. I had a bad trip. Just a horrible trip. It was the worst. I thought I was going to die. So my hood rat ghetto ass, at this point, I went from feeling like I was going to die to like, okay, maybe it was just, that was crazy. I was sweating. Like, I was stressed. Like, my whole body was stressed. Like, it was horrible. But I texted them niggas to come back. Because I was like, okay, maybe I was just wilding. And now I'm just high and I'm good. Yo, the bitch come back and pick me up. Because they still, it's like, you know, niggas like me. They still wanted to chill with me. People always like, I feel like I'm a people person. And people always want to chill with me. So it's like, it was easy for me to text them back. Like, yo, come get me. Whoop, whoop, I'm back. I don't even know why I was doing that. After what I had just went through, I was stressed. So... So I go to, back to go chill with these niggas or whatever. Yo, as soon as he picked me up and we get back to the stoop, right? The E-pill man is gone at this point. What do we call him? Andre. He gone at this point. My best friend goes like, is sitting there and she goes like this. I'm like, yo, you good? Yo. And everybody looking at her like, yo, you good? She said, I said, oh, shit. Because I knew right at that moment she's about to go through what the fuck I just went through. It just hit her later. Yo, the night was crazy. She started passing out and waking up and passing out. And she was crying and screaming. And we stayed outside. This had, like, when I came back, it was 2 a.m., like 3 a.m. We stayed out there, no lie, till 9 a.m. We ended up trying to walk her around for hours. She was passing out, waking up in the house. She was crying. She was yelling. She felt, I feel like I'm dying. What's wrong? And the whole time, I'm telling them, like, yo, just hold her, help her. It'll pass. I just went through that. I didn't tell none of y'all, but I just went through that. But I don't know why. It taught me, like, first of all, speak up. You went through that and you never know. You might say what the fuck you went through instead of trying to look so tough. You could have helped the next person. Not that I could have helped her because what was done was done. We already had took them shits. But maybe I could have, like, had she seen me go through it, she would have known. She would have at least tried to attempt to prepare her body or something. They would have known. Because it was almost like, because nobody saw me go through that shit and I just came back, they didn't believe me until I really started telling them, like, this is about to happen, this is about to happen, this is about to happen. Before she really started... like, yo. It was crazy. So, at the end of the night, we ended up walking her around for hours, like, after being in her house, from the outside to the house, to outside, to the floor, to about, they had to call the hops, the ambulance, we about to tell her mom. She finally, like, 4 or 5 in the morning, it passes. It took about 2 hours, like I did mine, to pass. And we walked her around barefoot in the parking lot. Me and my other friend walked Ashley around in the parking lot for hours to keep her awake. Because we was both scared that if we completely passed out, we would die. To this day, we still friends with the nigga that gave us that shit because it was our nigga, he didn't know. But come on, like, after this, I wanted to fight him. I was dead set, like, I want to fight him. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. He tried to kill us. What's good? This shit is ridiculous. And when he explained to us, like, yo, I didn't mean to do that shit. I had no clue. I didn't know. But that whole shit was crazy. I thought I was gonna fucking die. I thought it was over for me and my whole life. What the fuck is going on? The kids out there, don't do drugs. Just don't do drugs. And it taught me that it can't happen to me. What are the chances shit? It did happen to me, bro. It fucking happened to me. And that shit was real. And I thought I was going to fucking die. Like, I literally thought I was going to die. And, like, since then, after that, I still was doing my things. Like, I still was popping my mollies and doing this and that. Right? Because Molly became lit after that, and I was doing that. Like, and this is not shit I'm bragging about or advertising, but this is just, you know, the truth of my youth. I was wilding. Like, I was wilding. I was going to college, but I was getting fucked up, and I was running around, and I was being a whore. And I was just... But I had my own shit. I had my own car. You know what I'm saying? I had my own family. You know what I'm saying? I had my own money sometimes, or I had his money. I did what I had to do. But I was over there wilding. Like, I was wilding. I was wilding. And in the later years, I was wilding. I just have calmed down since. But it was just like, I've never had, like, bad drug uses. I never really did cocaine. I've been around people with cocaine or anything, any crack or tea or tina or any other motherfucking gay-ass drugs. I don't fuck with none of them shits. But... you know, I was young and I was popping mollies and eating pills and wilding. And, like, after that, I didn't pop nothing for a good, like, probably a year. I think it was a year. I know it was a long time. And the next time we had did something, it was together. And we was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, we was scared. We would talk about it, like, yo. And we still talk about it with him to this day. Like, it was just crazy. Like, so, that's my story time. The time I almost fucking died, popping a fucking E-pill. Ecstasy is not cute, okay? Like, I don't know. I've learned, like, since, like, that the bullshit is not necessary. That you don't have to do things to fit in. And I don't know if it was me doing things to fit in. I just think it was me doing things to numb myself to the party and to the bad decisions I was making. And I was making really good decisions in life, too, but I was making, like, bad ones when it came to, like... the things I did to my body and the things that I allowed myself to do. Like, I'm going to do other story times about things I've done with men and things I've done for money and things, because I think that these are all things that can help people, you know, grow and like learn. Like if you hear my experience, you'll turn in the opposite direction. So subscribe to my channel, please, y'all. I'm gonna post some more story times. I think this is gonna be my new thing. And y'all have a good night. You know, holla at me. It's the skinny boy. You know, bye.